by ground Etihad 1-3 Heavy, could you please connect the jetway to the aircraft?
Etihad 1-3 Heavy, the jetway is going to be connected.
Switch off all electronic transmitted devices such as mobile phone, Bluetooth and Wi-Fi enabled devices are set into the flight mode. Use of these devices is not permitted until no mobile phones are switched off. If you have a Samsung Galaxy Note 7 smartphone with you, as a safety precaution, please ensure that you keep it switched off and not charge it at any time on board. We would like to remind you to take care of your belongings and keep your valuables and cash with you at all times. Thank you.
Dubai Airport information Alpha 0700 Zulu. Flight 269er at tree. Visibility 9er. Sky condition clear. Temperature 15. Dew point 13. Altimeter 29.902. ILS runway 30 right and ILS runway 30 left in use. Landing and departing runway 30 right and runway 30 left. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have Alpha.
All ground staff kindly disembark this aircraft. This aircraft is bound to Abu Dhabi. Thank you.
Dubai ground Etihad 1-3 Heavy, could you please send the baggage?
Etihad 1-3 Heavy baggage is on the way.
Dubai ground Etihad 1-3 Heavy, could you please send the catering truck?
Etihad 1-3 Heavy, the catering truck is on the road.
All electronic transmitted devices such as mobile phone, Bluetooth and Wi-Fi enabled devices are set into the flight mode. Use of these devices is not permitted until no mobile phones are switched off.
Dubai ground Etihad 1-3 Heavy IFR to Bahrain, ready to copy.
With you, as a safety
Etihad
precaution,
1-3 Heavy is cleared to Bahrain Airport as filed.
And not charge
Take off runway 30 right, climb and maintain 8,000 feet.
To remind you to take
Departure
care of your
frequency
belongings
is
and keep your valuables and cash with you
121.025
at
squawk
all times. Thank you.
5066.
Etihad 1-3 Heavy cleared to Bahrain Airport as filed. Take off runway 30 right, climb and maintain 8,000 feet. Departure on 121.025 squawk 5066.
Etihad 1-3 Heavy, read back correct. Contact ground on 118.35.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning from the flight deck. Just wanted to welcome you aboard this Boeing Dreamliner bound for Bahrain. This is your captain, March W13 speaking, and in the cabin We have our purser Stephanie leading our award-winning service. Our route of flight today will take us westward out over the Arabian Gulf. And for those seated on the left side of the aircraft, you should have a breathtaking view of the skyline of Dubai, the Palm Jumeirah, and the World Islands on climb out. Today, we'll be reaching a cruising altitude of 35,000 feet, and we'll be approaching the archipelago of Bahrain from the north. Our flight time is approximately 53 minutes. We expect a pretty smooth ride, which means the fasten seatbelt sign will probably come off once we're out over the Gulf. But as always, we do ask you to keep your seatbelts fastened while seated. Right now, we're expecting an on-time arrival with sunny skies in Bahrain and a temperature of around 41 degrees Celsius. We'll pass along any updates in the meantime. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the great service. Thank you for choosing Etihad Airways. Shukran jazilan.
We'd like to offer a special welcome to members of our Etihad guest program, guests from our Etihad Airways partners, Air Berlin, Air Serbia, Air Seychelles, Etihad Regional and Jet Airways, and also to guests from Virgin Australia and Alitalia. In preparation for our departure, please place your luggage into the overhead storage or under the seat in front of you, and ensure that your seatbelt is fastened. We wish you a pleasant flight with Etihad Airways, proud winner of 2016 Airline of the Year by Air Transport World and the world's leading airline at the World Travel Awards for the 7th year running. Thank you and welcome on board.
Dubai ground, Etihad 1-3 Heavy requesting pushback.
Etihad 1-3 Heavy pushback request accepted.
Today's flight. Your safety and wellness are our priority, so we appreciate your full attention as we take you through this demonstration. Your seatbelt must be fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is illuminated. To fasten, insert the metal clip into the buckle. To adjust, pull on the strap. To To unfasten, lift the metal flap and pull the belt apart. If you're seated in business,
Dubai ground Etihad 1 Heavy requesting pushback tug to steer the aircraft to the right.
To fasten, connect it to the pin
Etihad
to the
1 Heavy, your
seatbelt
request has been transmitted to the
To
operator.
release, remove it from the pin and then unfasten. If a red strap appears, pull it down so you can reach your mask. Pull the oxygen mask towards you. Remove your face mask before placing the oxygen mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Always fit your own mask first before helping others. There are 8 emergency exits in
Dubai
this
ground
aircraft,
Etihad
which are
1
clear
Heavy
now.
requesting the end of
There are
pushback.
signs which indicate the direction
Etihad
to
1
the exit.
Heavy request
The
to end
nearest
pushback
exit
received.
may be behind you. In an emergency, the floor path markings will guide you to the exits. You'll find instructions on how to open the exit on each exit door. If you are required to evacuate the aircraft, leave all of your belongings behind and follow the cabin crew's instructions. Your life jacket is located under your seat. If instructed
Dubai
by the
ground
crew,
Etihad 1
remove from
Heavy
its
with help
packaging
ready to
and place
taxi
it over your
IFR.
head. Fasten the strap around your waist and place it
Etihad 1
tightly.
Heavy, taxi to and hold short of runway 30 right by taxiway Zulu Zulu 7 Kilo Kilo 9er. Cross runway 12 right Mike 13 Bravo Mike 15
A
Alpha.
light will illuminate
Contact
on
tower on
contact
119er
with
decimal
Special
05
life
when ready.
jackets with
Taxi to and hold short runway 30 right by to taxiway Zulu Zulu 7 Kilo Kilo 9er cross runway 12 right Mike 13 Bravo Mike 15 Alpha Etihad 1 Heavy.
is not allowed anywhere on board, including the pilots.
By 8175 with the section.
Adhere into these directions.
Go to by 8175, behind the 737, shortly right hand side, taxi Papa 4, November, holding point, November 930 right. Behind the 737 from our right side, here, section Papa 4, November 9, holding point 3 to right behind. Go to by 8175.
Overheats or falls into your seat.
And then Mike Oscar, ready for now? Emirates Mike Oscar, right on Kilo 18, hold short 30 left. Right on Kilo 18, hold short 30 left, Emirates Mike Oscar.
Our cabin crew will now pass through the cabin.
Ground number 78 on Mike Charlie. Emirates 78 by the end of Mike down on the Charlie 29. Mike Charlie 29. India 814, November 10, hold short on the right. November 10, hold short on the right. Yeah, Sky Dubai 822, Dubai Hello, Kilo, Lima 3, hold short on Mike. Ground Air India 952, morning. Air India 952, Dubai. Stand Bravo 3, fully ready. Air India 952, Bravo 3, push and please west. Bravo 3, push and stand please west, Air India 952. Express India 8114, monitor tower now on 11875. Sky Dubai 8175, monitor tower on 11875. Sir, 11875, Sky Dubai 8175, bye-bye. Grand Skyline 69 ready for taxi. Dubai 69, taxi Papa 4. Ops 2, Dubai, hold a Kilo 18, contact tower on 11955.
سياراتكم خلفكم
Flight 69, you can monitor tower on 11875. 1875, Galway 69, good night.
عندما يطلب منكم طاقم الطائرة استعمال
Sky Dubai 822, contact tower on 1875.
Caribbean
952 is ready. Caribbean 952, taxi Yankee, Lima 4 Mike, holding point, Mike 13 Alpha.
Yankee Lima 4 Mike 53 Alpha, Air India 952.
Ground leaving, Dubai 20 with you on Kilo. Sky Dubai 20 Dubai, good evening, continue ahead on Kilo and hold as Kilo Golf. Sky Dubai 20 Lima 3 hold Mike.
لكن كتير لما 3 هو شوف
الإلكترونية في جميع أنحاء الطائرة ودورات المياه المزودة بأجهزة حساسة لكشف الدخان.
Area 962, with the 737 right to left, and on Lima 4 you can monitor 11875.
Quebec 737 and on Lima 4 monitor tower 175 and manifest
Sky Dubai 203, contact tower on 11875. Talk to you after crossing. Emirates 40, good morning, Juliet 2, stand Bravo 26 left.
Juliet 2,
يرجى التأكد بأن حزام المقعد مربوط بإحكام وإعادة ظهر نقاط
Emirates 88 Kilo for Alpha.
Emirates 88 Dubai, clear to stand.
وإن النوافذ مكشوفة.
Dubai ground, good morning, Qatari. Yeah, good morning, Qatari 1015, Foxtrot 4, requesting stop.
Qatari 1015, Dubai, good day, Foxtrot 4, push and start base west.
Fox 4, push start face west, Qatari 1015. Ground, good evening, Emirates 908 Kilo.
Emirates 908 Dubai, good evening, Kilo, stand Alpha 908.
Cabin crew, please be seated for departure.
Dubai Tower Etihad 13 Heavy ready for IFR departure runway 30 right.
Etihad 13 Heavy altimeter 29.9er, 2 wind 269er at tree. Cleared for takeoff runway 30 right.
Cleared for takeoff runway 30 right Etihad 13 Heavy. 025 for Etihad 1 Tree Heavy. Departure Etihad 1 Tree Heavy is at 1,800 feet, climbing 8,000 feet.
Etihad 1 Tree Heavy departure altimeter 29.902, continue to extag as planned. Etihad 1 Tree Heavy climb and maintain 16,000 feet.
Climb and maintain 16,000 feet, Etihad 1 Tree Heavy.
Number 2, good morning, got about 5836, passing 9,800, descending 8,000 feet above Lawrence.
Oscar 5836, Maktoum, radar identified, expect the Alice first runway 30, information echo, QNH is 1006, cancel speed restrictions.
Free speed 1006 on the QNH and expecting the ILS 30, got about 5836.
Etihad 1 Tree Heavy, contact Emirates Center on 124.85.
124.85 for Etihad 1 Tree Heavy. Emirates Center Etihad 1 Tree Heavy is at 7,700 feet, climbing 16,000 feet.
Etihad 1 Tree Heavy, Emirates Center altimeter 29.902, continue to extag as planned.
Oscar 5836, right track direct DDAX, rejoin the arrival.
Right direct DDAX to rejoin the arrival, got about 5836.
And that's approximately 45 track will soon touchdown.
Copy 5836.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated and continue to observe the seatbelt sign until it has been switched off. We also recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you're seated and when the seatbelt sign is on. If you wish to sleep, remember to fasten your seatbelt over your blanket and your bed. Smoking is not permitted anywhere on board, including the lavatories. This aircraft is enabled with mobile and Wi-Fi connectivity, which allows access to wireless internet and the use of mobile phones. As a courtesy to all guests, we ask that you adjust your phone to silent mode for the duration of the flight. Please refer to the connectivity listing in your seat pocket for further details. We would also like to draw your attention to the latest issue 8, our onboard shopping guide, which features an extensive range of fragrances, gifts,
Oscar 5836, decent altitude 6,000 feet.
Descent altitude 6,000 feet, got about 5836.
Etihad 1 Tree Heavy climb and maintain flight level 240.
Climb and maintain flight level 240, Etihad 1 Tree Heavy.
Oscar 5302, Maktoum, radar expect the Alice first runway 30, information echo, QNH 1006, descent to maintain altitude 12,000 feet.
Emirates 9933 Maktoum radar identified flying by the SID to altitude 7,000 feet, QNH 1006. Flight 011 descent altitude 3,000 feet, cleared ILS approach runway 30, report established on the localizer. It is under 3,000, cleared ILS to runway 30, report established localizers, present 01. Number 6 Papa Tango Maktoum radar continue by the SID climb to flight level correction 10,000 feet and cancel speed restrictions. Flight 10.
Gentlemen, from the flight deck, we've had a pretty smooth ride so far, and we're anticipating favorable conditions for the remainder of the flight. So I'm going to go ahead and switch off the fasten seatbelt signs. You're now free to move about the cabin. We just ask that you keep your seatbelts fastened about you when seated. Otherwise, enjoy the great service, and we'll talk to you soon.
Emirates 6 Papa Tango, increase speed 300 knots.
Hi folks, Captain Marsh W13 with another update from the flight deck. We've reached our cruising altitude of 35,000 feet, just over 10,000 meters above sea level. We're only about 8 minutes from beginning our descent. Right now we're anticipating an on-time arrival, but we'll let you know if anything changes.
Etihad 13 heavy descent and maintain flight level 240.
Descend and maintain flight level 240 Etihad 13 heavy.
Ladies and gentlemen, Captain March W13 from the flight deck. We've just begun our descent. We anticipate landing in about 30 minutes, and in just about 5 minutes or so from now, we'll be illuminating the fasten seatbelt sign for the duration of our flight. So now's the time to visit the lavatory, stretch your legs, and settle in for our approach into Bahrain. Once again, on behalf of our entire crew, it's been a pleasure serving you today. Thank you for flying Etihad Airways, the national carrier of the United Arab Emirates, and I wish you all a pleasant stay and safe travels in Bahrain.
Etihad 13 heavy descent and maintain 16,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 16,000 feet Etihad 13 heavy.
Etihad 13 heavy descent and maintain 8,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 8,000 feet Etihad 13 heavy.
Etihad 13 Heavy, you are 45 miles east. Descend and maintain 2,500 feet. Expect VOR DME runway 30 right approach via Bravo Hotel Romeo transition. Cleared to Bravo Hotel Romeo.
Descend and maintain 2,500 feet. Expect VOR DME runway 30 right approach via Bravo Hotel Romeo transition. Cleared to Bravo Hotel Romeo Etihad 13 Heavy.
Etihad 13 Heavy, contact Bahrain approach on 127.85.
127.85 for Etihad 13 Heavy. Bahrain approach Etihad 13 Heavy is at 5,600 feet, descending 2,500 feet.
Etihad 13 Heavy, Bahrain approach altimeter 29.9 to continue to Bravo Hotel Romeo as planned.
FedEx 90876 if you're able to on decimal 84 Reverb. FedEx 9876. FedEx 9876 if you're able to speed Mach decimal 84 Reverb. Okay, 84 and greater on speed FedEx 9876. Bahrain, standby 175, Level 340. So standby 175, radar I did.
2,500.
With you again, good morning. Climbing flight number 250 to Kobo. Bahrain did identify Lima 703, Kobo 1 arrived. copy Kodok, and our flight plan takes us to Isa Air Base for training purposes for Bahrain.
Confirm you are going to Isa Air Base, your flight plan is Bahrain International.
Okay, it should be filed via ISA for a touch and go and then back to Bahrain International.
Etihad 13 Heavy, you are 7 miles northeast of Bahrain. Contact Bahrain Tower on 118.5 when inbound.
Tower on 118.5 Etihad 13 Heavy. Bahrain Tower Etihad 13 Heavy 7 miles northeast inbound for DME runway 30 right approach.
Etihad 13 Heavy, Bahrain Tower. Altimeter 29.9 to wind 268 at tree. Cleared for DME runway 30 right approach.
Cleared VOR DME runway 30 right approach Etihad 13 Heavy.
Preparation for landing, please place your luggage into the overhead storage and under the seat in front of you. Ensure that your seat back is upright, your headsets and table are stowed, and window blinds are open. Please continue to observe the non-smoking sign. You must now switch off all electronic transmitting devices such as mobile phone, Bluetooth and Wi-Fi enabled devices or set them to the flight mode. We draw your attention to the safety card which illustrates the signs identifying the exits. Look at the exit nearest to you using the signs. Your nearest exit may be behind you. Guests connecting to the US, Canada and the UK must ensure that all electronic devices in your hand luggage have sufficient battery power, as this will be required to be switched on at the security clearance point. Devices not meeting the requirements will be removed and travel may be denied.
Hotel heavy contact, Bahrain 126.7.
074, ready for push and stop.
Etihad 13 Heavy, wind 268 at tree. Cleared to land runway 30 right.
Cleared to land runway 30 right Etihad 13 Heavy.
Delta 074, stop with approved to stage west to the kid by Tango, runway 1 Use. Information, Quebec, Canada 999 at the bottom.
Facing west and Tango with 999, Delta 074.
Good morning, German Cargo 513, final 330, position follow.
22 German Cargo 513, radar contact. Five, 6. 133, that's about 25, shadow by 97, 135.
Expressing the 594, confirm your parking level and clear level. Copy the Express the 594, continue Mike 677 Omnet, what's your requesting level? Express the 594, I did Frank 1, can you say again your requesting level?
The request final flight level 350, express your 594.
Okay, express your 594, climb flight level 350, maintained by ET. Maintained by Coma.
1000 feet, central line.
300.
40. Go ahead.
200.
Tower electric 40, please contact the right.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Radio Emirates 925 to heavy flight level 300.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bahrain. The local time here is 51 minutes past 10 in the morning. For your safety, please remain seated.
Etihad 13 heavy turn, next taxiway.
Until the aircraft is stopped completely and the signal sign is switched off.
Contact Marine 123 Confirm that was 123.1 and 123. 123.
Etihad 13 heavy turn, next taxiway. Etihad 13 heavy contact ground on 121.85.
121.85 Etihad 13 heavy.
For your safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt safely fastened until the aircraft has stopped completely and the seatbelt sign is switched off. Please take care when opening overhead storages and ensure that you have all your personal belongings with you as you leave the aircraft. Kindly remember that smoking is not permitted until you're within a designated smoking area of the airport. You may switch on your mobile phone now if it's in reach of your seat area. Guests who have booked the Etihad chauffeur service will find your chauffeur waiting at their arrivals hall. It has been a pleasure taking care of you today. On behalf of Captain and the rest of our team, we thank you for choosing to fly with Etihad Airways, the national airline of the United Arab Emirates, serving the world from a capital city, Abu Dhabi. To book your next flight, check in, download your mobile boarding pass to your wallet and much more. Download our easy-to-use iPhone app from the App Store or visit etihad.com. Thank you and a very good afternoon.
For taxi 4 runway 1 to left right, take Tango left and taxi Alpha.
Tango Alpha 1 to left Delta Air 074.
Tower electric 43 runway vacated via Alpha 2 and proceed taxiway. Thank you. Taxi 43, Roger, Roger, vacated, proceed taxiway, give way to Delta Air, airport view, leaving via Tango, taxi to 1 to left. Roger, electric 43, proceed on taxiway and we will give way to the traffic.
Centers for airline cross-check.
Bahrain ground Etihad 1 Tree Heavy, could you please connect the jetway to the aircraft?
Etihad 1 Tree Heavy, the jetway is going to be connected.
Bahrain ground Etihad 1 Tree Heavy, could you please send a ground power unit?
Etihad 1 Tree Heavy, a ground power unit is on the road.